Rajni ma'am. Welcome to SIBM Pune. How was it coming to the campus and interacting with the students?
First of all, it's always exciting to get back to my alma mater. It's even more exhilarating to see the amount of resources and investment that Vidya ma'am and Shubhra sir have made in terms of the Symbiosis campus, the state-of-the-art infrastructure that all of you have. And I think what always excites me is the amount of zeal that all of you have as students and the amount of drive that you have to lead teams, be it in terms of corporate interface or placement or several other things that you have over here. So those are things which keep me energized. I think today's interaction particularly was really powerful for me. The first interaction that we had was about RB's Global Challenge, and I'm hoping that SIBM will participate in droves, and I'm rooting for you guys. I'm hoping that there will be a winner from my alma mater for RB Global Challenge this year. And then the second one that we had was in terms of women at work. I loved the element of bringing in a conversation around gender equality early in the game for MBA students. I think it's just fantastic that from a student perspective as well, we had equal number of women as well as men voice their opinions, and it was, for me at least, very refreshing to see that the men also recognize that there are a lot of biases that are at play in society and at work, and those need to be busted as well. I think what gave me a lot of energy back is not just the interaction, but the very fact that students are willing to put action behind the intent. So at the very end, when we talked about what can you do to create gender equality in India, there were some really good ideas which came up, and it was comforting to see the amount of zeal that was there in the students to move forward with this one. So yeah, all in all, an exciting interaction.
You were recognized as India's top 16 emerging HR leaders. So would you like to talk about your experiences and the journey that led to this success?
Absolutely. So it's been about 15 years that I've been working in HR, and I'm very, very passionate about it. And in fact, I graduated in HR before I came to SIBM for an HR degree. I think everyone's journey is personal. So while I've driven my career in the way that made a lot of sense to me, I'm sure others can gain by figuring out what they want to do and moving their career in that direction. To just distill down those 15 years into a few insights, I think for me the first one is a lot of times people question HR in terms of what is the business impact, and I've always led with business outcomes first and see myself as a channel to make that happen. So you always think about the business result first in your own personal interest or career advancement goals slightly later. I think you take on tough challenges for the business and when solve those, that speaks for itself. So that piece is very clear in my mind. The second thing which has worked for me is I've always put my hand up to do something more. I've always taken the tough job. So again, as I trace experiences that I've had when I used to work with GE in healthcare in Bangalore, starting from there, in addition to my day job, which was in any case very large. It was working as an HR business partner for the healthcare technology organization. And also leading up talent acquisition for the entire healthcare technology organization at the time that we were hiring in a big way. I was very interested in learning and development. So I put my hand up and I said I want to lead up learning and development for the entire GE healthcare organization, which back then was about 5,000 people, about 300 million USD as revenues. Of course, they've grown ever since then. That for me also was a massive area of growth because I got to work beyond my healthcare technology client group and work with people who were from different backgrounds in the factories or people who were in remote locations working in sales or in customer service where the job is very, very different than working in engineering and in IT. So that's the second insight, that is put your hand up, take on more, don't be shy to ask for more. Then the third thing is give support to get support. I think that's something which has worked very well for me. I think I go out of my way to support other people, so no questions asked in terms of helping somebody else out. There are obviously times where people get a lot on their plate and they can do with a little bit more support. It happens to me, it happens to everybody, right? And when it happens to me, I definitely appreciate when someone comes to me and says, how can I help you, how can I support you? And I try to do the same thing proactively with my colleagues, with my managers, with the business leaders. So I think one powerful question that I've learned to ask is, how can I help? And once you help somebody else, they automatically are drawn to helping you out when you are in times of need. The last one which I would say is really look at recognizing your strengths and move in the direction of your strengths. And I know for people who may be earlier in their career, sometimes it can be very difficult to figure out what you're good at, what you're not so good at. And for me personally, what I've discovered is areas where I'm very passionate. I may not know anything about that area, but if I'm really passionate and I'm really driven to know more about that stuff, I usually make up for the lack of knowledge or education on that particular field. So I mean, just to give you an example, an area which is of great interest to me is sustainability, particularly renewable energy sources. So I don't work on anything like that at the moment, but in my free time I read a lot about different things that can be done to make the planet better, and that also helps me back in my workplace as well in terms of connecting the dots between what I'm doing and sustainability and pushing towards making a difference in the business.
Yeah, thank you so much for that answer, ma'am. So great leaders have a strong purpose driving them. So what is that one purpose that drives you and keeps motivating you to going forward?
For me, it's all about making a difference, and I think that's just core to the way that I am individually, be it at home, be it in informal situations, or be it in formal professional settings. I mean, for me, frankly, the best satisfaction I get is from conversations I have with people. So, people reach out to me sometimes for coaching. People I've not even worked with sometimes reach out to me for coaching, and I really relish that because I feel like, first of all, that individual is very smart, and then if she's reached out to me, or he's reached out to me, they're seeking a different perspective. Not to say that I'm the fountainhead of all knowledge, but maybe I'm helping the individual think through the same situation and come to a solution on their own accord a little faster. So I think from that element, I love the element of coaching other individuals and making a difference to their lives. And as I think back, right, I mean, for me, the proudest moments have been when people have come back and said that you made a difference to my life. So, I mean, I'll give you an example. I used to work with General Electric, and I used to lead up their university relations portfolio. And that was the time that I actually had my child. This was 2012 time frame. And then when I came back from maternity leave, I realized that the world had changed on me, right? The lens through which you look at the world is very different after you have a child. And it could have been easy for me to just say that, hey, I'm going to just come and do my job and get home and take care of my family and my child, but I actually genuinely wanted to make a difference and leave the place better than what it was. So I put up my hand and I said, university relations is great and I'm on top of it, but I want to do even more. So I took on diversity and inclusion as a portfolio across GE in South Asia for all the 8 different businesses, and I looked at ways and means of making life easier for other colleagues who are men as well as women who are going through parenthood as a new experience. So some of the stuff that I did over there is something which is very close to my heart, and I think more than the accolades or the monetary reward that one brings for this, at least for me, what's been most satisfying and what brings even in my years till today are the comments that people came back and gave me saying that, it's thanks to you that I could stay those extra few months with my baby when both of us needed it the maximum, or it's thanks to you that we have a car parking which is dedicated to us, so it's thanks to you that we've had so many changes and now we're looking at equal responsibility between fathers and mothers. So I think that's what gives me most satisfaction, and frankly that's what I will remember. I'll not remember how much I used to earn back then or what my position was. I will just remember some of those things where I made a difference to someone's life.
So, what is the advice you would like to give to the ambitious women of the world on how to emerge as global leaders?
So that's a fantastic question, and I like the way it's worded as well, ambitious women around the world and how to emerge as global leaders. I think the first one I would say is that stay ambitious, right? And while this is a personal journey and I do understand that life always throws a googly to you, sometimes when you least expect it. But my point would be that keep looking for the next mountain to climb. Right? It's very easy to get into your comfort zone and to say that this is it, I can't succeed because of external factors, or because I don't have maybe the right education, or maybe I don't have the right background, or there are other people who are more successful than me, or my gender's maybe not letting me progress as much as somebody else is, or the world is biased. It's very easy to externalize the problem, but I would say just find a solution for yourself and keep looking for that next mountain. I think that's something which personally will help you progress, move beyond the obstacles of yesterday and see them as achievements of the rear view mirror. So that's the first bit. The second bit, which I would say is very clearly, create an ecosystem around you, because let's face it, whether you're a man or a woman, you can't be successful all by yourself, right? So find someone who is on the same wavelength as you are, be it a life partner, friend, family, whoever it is, right? And all of us get energy from different kind of relationships, but definitely invest in that relationship. And I think that's even more important in times like today, where all of us are digitally distracted all the time, and the art of conversation is probably dying a slow death. So I would say just invest in that relationship, because there will be tough times and you will draw strength from strong relationships and ecosystems like that. The third thing which I would say very clearly is perfection is overrated, right? And particularly general society, be it Bollywood or be it popular fiction, or even for that matter, the way that we've grown up. We've grown up with a stereotype of a perfect woman whose house looks like a five-star hotel. She probably looks like Katrina Kaif, and she's great at her work, and she's amazing at juggling social life and kids and family and all of that. Let's face it, beyond the movies, it doesn't happen anywhere else, right? So embrace the flaws. I think all of us are flawed but fabulous. So be clear about what you want your strengths to be, and be clear that there are some things which will be things that you are flawed at, you're not perfect at, and don't keep striving to be perfect at everything and put extra pressure on your own self, because unfortunately that's not going to work, right? So that's the third thing that I would say. And then the last one that I would say is, all of us have an inner critic, particularly as women. We are told to be conscientious as students, as young girls in the family. We're told to kind of keep our head down, keep working, maybe not ask so many questions, not go out of line, just behave ourselves well, basically. And while that is under the umbrella of good upbringing, but the point is that sometimes it just lets us to judge ourselves so much, right? A lot of times when things go wrong, the first reaction of a woman is, did I do something wrong? Did this project flop because I didn't do what I was supposed to do, right? Versus maybe somebody else would say that objectively this project flopped because of X, Y, and Z reasons. I think the tendency in women to doubt ourselves is even more. A lot of research has shown that a woman won't take a job offer until she's 100% sure about that job, whereas a man, even if he's like 40-50%, 60% sure about the job, he might just take it and he'll sell and learn the rest of the way, right? So, and that's the difference which shows up in terms of careers, in terms of money that we all earn, and in terms of how we rise in organizations. So, I would say just for once, silence that inner critic. Trust yourself. You're doing the right thing. Just keep moving on and look for the next mountain.
Yeah, that was fantastic, Pam. Thank you for the answers. I'm sure you will be inspired listening to those. And thank you for coming to SIBM.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.